Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
David Villa, just the goal. Can he finish?
Well,
Van der Vaart! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van der Vaart actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
No, that's been intercepted. Engages and forces him off the ball. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van der Vaart.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes.
Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Schneider. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's well spotted. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Looking tidy in possession here. Past the better. Van der Vaart. And that's a good ball. And Batistuta! He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Rice. Batistuta. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bellingham. Rivaldo. Barcelona finding their passes. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well timed, excellent interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Belletti. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Palmer. Oh, he's found him in space. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Van der Vaart is firing after that one. And here's Batistuta. And no, that was never going to make it. Cannavaro. Rice. Bellingham. Schneider. He's played him through. Shevchenko. And he's quick to get it clear again. Palmer. And that's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught napping!
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
David Villa! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Just 5 minutes remaining now. That is good alertness. Batistuta. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So off we go then. It's a pretty loose pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that looks a decent ball. Rivaldo. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that's been cut out, well played. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that.
Shevchenko! Oh, denied brilliantly!
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. Tries a header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Schneider. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And Batistuta! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
He has found the way through. Batistuta! Oh, well played. Exemplary, that. It's their second corner of the game. Madrid are looking to go forward now. It's Rivaldo! It's a goal kick. Bellingham gathers from the goal kick. And it's Schneider.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rice, chance to finish.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
So, third corner of the game. Belletti. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shevchenko! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rice, and it's Schneider. Schneider. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the pass is intercepted. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a key interception.
There will be 3 minutes.
He might be in here! And in! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, easy pickings there. That looks a good ball through. Look at the space, great hit! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Number 18, Mohamed Salah.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Isak, face to face with the keeper. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bellingham. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Fernandez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cannavaro.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That is ended up in no man's land. That is a brilliant interception. Fernandez. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a sweet ball, that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Schneider. It's Rivaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rivaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona given another corner. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And here's Bellingham. Chance! That is decidedly lacking. And it's Salah. Half an hour played now. Fernandez. He's picked his way through. Real chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And that is as far as they're going to go. For Schneider. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Isak. And the shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Botafogo find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
And here's a chance! And that tested the keeper.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
This possibly the last play of the half. And he's managed to get rid. Batistuta. It's Bellingham. Oh, good read. And there's the end of the first half. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all. So off we go once more.
Barcelona now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
Played back in. Tries to get it clear. Oh, here's a chance! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Barcelona are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. He could be in here. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And he was quick to react. Bellingham. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's a shade optimistic. Good spot, he's seen the run. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And here's Schneider. Schneider! Oh, that's a waste.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And it's lofted through here. Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Has a go! Goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. The ball has bounced loose now. Played into space out wide. Brilliantly cut out. Schneider. And he's really put himself on the line here. So their 4th corner of the game. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Plays a delicate ball, and that's an excellent interception. And he's picked out the run. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Cannavaro. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, and he's through the middle. Costa Curta. Cannavaro. Schneider. Belletti. Costa Curta. Oh, nicely intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Isak plays, he rises! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! And he hits the net! And they are pulling clear here! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that is that. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. That is a great pick out. He is through here. That pass has been... He's got a side of goal. That was superb goalkeeping.
Schneider really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. In with a header! He's missed, but not by that far. Wilshere with the clearance. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. There is the supremely talented Jack Wilshere. I wonder what sort of a role he's going to have here, Jim.
Well, he's very versatile, so I suspect
He'll try from distance. Keeper is right behind it.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Shevchenko, he's found a way through. Steaming on goalwards. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Shevchenko, ready to... Shevchenko! Barcelona have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending. He's having a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's gone for goal. It's anyone's ball now.
Footballing width usually identifies with running.
Rivaldo! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rivaldo. Rodri spots it and intercepts. And that has put paid to that. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Great ball, and he's in here. And this is Torres. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Barcelona lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far, A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Now it's Batista, and the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Beckenbauer. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So,
And Batistuta! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tries a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done.
And the volley! Palmer. And they win it back again. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that was very necessary. Gets his pass away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kagawa.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Rice. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Batistuta! He should have put that one away.
Batistuta really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just 5 minutes left. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bellingham. He's tried one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Has another go! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution.
Barcelona have their third corner. That's a decent clearance.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Oh, easy pickings there. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona have held on. They have dogged. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gullit is there to clear. Schneider is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
A big chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gently done. And that interception was most necessary. Not the most accurate pass. Deftly away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
He's gone for goal. And for a moment, time stood still. The fullback is in acres of space here. He's got away. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Bellingham. Shevchenko!
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's through here. Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hernandez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Terrific header! Harmlessly behind. Rivaldo. Schneider. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Schneider. And now the hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, perfectly measured that. Pass is just off target. Rice. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Has a go! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Things starting to...
Cristiano Ronaldo! And more and more and more. And they're at it again in double quick time.
And there's the end of the first half. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time. And the second half gets underway. Barcelona didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Belletti. That is a great pick out. Oh,
Decent hit! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Manchester United are having a ball here. Rice.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Belletti. Beckenbauer. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He has found the way.
There's the hit!
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That is good alertness. Works it forward. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Rivaldo. Shevchenko.
And Batistuta!
And he's missed it.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Coming on the field.
That is ended up in no man's land. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pull it. Messi. Bellingham. Shevchenko. And that's gone loose.
He's had a hit!
Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Rice. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Belletti. Bellingham. Schneider. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Drogba! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Drogba knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Manchester United have their third corner.
Coming on the field.
Up he goes!
So their fourth corner of the game.
Conte.
He rises!
Nice bit of trickery. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 5 minutes.
And it's De Bruyne.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern
Climbs up big! Oh, terrific save. Rivaldo. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Well read, nice interception. So that's it, it is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Has a look and has a go. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rivaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. He's got tall. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Barcelona have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. Speculative strike. And now they can... And he'll shoot here! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Pinches it off him. Has a look and plays it forward. Fires from distance.
Barcelona have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Can he finish? Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Nakata. He's shifting through the... Can he finish? It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Substitution for Brazil, number 6.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Great ball, and he shot a goal! And the pass is intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi, that's an excellent interception.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Half an hour played now. Now it's Rivaldo, and he's away. He's through, it's one-on-one. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rivaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Costa Curta, he's going for goal! Beckenbauer gets it away. Nicely aimed pass. Batistuta looking to run onto it. Tries a shot! Straight at the keeper.
Batistuta simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Now it's Shevchenko. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Stoichkov. Cafu showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chance here to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's straight offside. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And we've reached half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C, levelling the...
Had a shot! And that is great goalkeeping.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, played right into his path. That's really well cleared.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, super find. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
He's played him through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And claimed it back swiftly. Rivaldo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's another throw. Shevchenko was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Cafu. Cafu. Real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Brazil certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
There they go, hunting in packs. That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Stoichkov. Surely now they are are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
After 82 minutes is...
Brazil find a position of real strength now. Rice cuts out the pass, and it's Shevchenko. Now it's Stoichkov. He's beaten the last, and Shevchenko! Goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
For Brazil.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Brazil are having a ball. Can he put it away? He's got a goal!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi! Messi! It's a goal! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now it's Owen. And the finish! And that may well be that. That is that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside for it. And we have this very opposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And we're underway. In with the challenge. That has been cut short. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Beckenbauer clears.
Riqui Puig really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Shevchenko! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cleared away. Corner. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And here's Havertz. Havertz. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Shevchenko. And he was quick to react. That's a lovely, neat pass. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Shevchenko. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's managed to get rid. Belletti. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Oh no, this does not look good. For Palmer. What this time, surely? It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And now they can spring out of defence. Beckenbauer cuts it out. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. He's been really sharp. That's a great interception. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pass somewhat off target. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He won't be happy with that one. And there's the end of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Substitution.
Palmeiras kick off the second half. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Palmeiras clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the pass is intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Batistuta. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Fernando Torres. Nice, tries a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
The attendance for this match was...
That is good alertness.
149.
And it's Schneider. Out to the left it goes. Fernando Torres. Beckenbauer. Rice. Belletti. He's picked his way through. Good read, needed to be. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Belletti. Torres.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Cafu. And he's taking no chances there. Adams calmly anticipates.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well read, nice interception. Over to the left. That's a shade optimistic. Darwin is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Now it's Vinicius Junior. In with the challenge. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be...
And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Schneider. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, this looks sharp. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Belletti. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Gnabry. Schneider deals with that comfortably. Gnabry. Stoichkov. And he's had a hit! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Vinicius Junior. Bellingham does well to stand firm and defend it. Vinicius Junior. Pirlo. He'll try from distance. Shapes to shoot. They want to be quick to recover. It's Wilshere! Great defending, strong and determined. There's the hit! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. So it's back to business. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nicely aimed pass. Pirlo looking to penetrate opposition lines. He is through here. Hangs one in. Bayer deals with it effortlessly.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, they could be caught out here.
The attendance for this match,
And it's Wilshere. So we've reached the hour mark. He's played him through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then. Oh, smashing header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And Shevchenko! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. Wilshere. 75 minutes played. Wilshere. And it's Gnabry. Looking for the run. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bellingham. Had a shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Short changes him with that pass. Wilshere puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Stoichkov. He's away!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Sneijder! He's done very well to get to that.
Sneijder actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now that's well seen too. And that will be it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd large.